Hey guys, good afternoon. It's it's almost November. I don't think I've done a video for about 2 weeks. I've been traveling overseas and very busy with work, so I haven't had a lot of time. But yeah, I thought I'd just pull some Tosai out today. Look at the Sankey and the Kohhaku that we kind of always look at, the Tosai that I've got in my pond, and see how they're doing in development. I've been feeding quite a bit, so I'm feeding Sankey growth. Mixed with a bit of shogun and even some tilapia pellets thrown in there as well. But yeah, we've had about, I reckon about a month where the fish could have really grown. I've possibly been feeding the Sankey growth for about 3 weeks. But huge results. Like, I can see that there's significant difference in the fish, and you'll see from the last time that I pulled them out, and obviously I'm not measuring, but you can just see the fish themselves. Look at the bulk and just the shape and the look of the fish, the development, come a very long way. So yeah, just tell me what you think about the fish. We're going to go through 2 bigger Sankey, 2 smaller Sankey, and then three Kohhaku. So tell me which ones you think I should keep. Tell me which ones you think are developing well. Tell me which ones you think I should actually pass on, because they're not getting there or aren't going to develop like they should do. But yeah, let's take a look at the fish. So yeah, we've got 2 Sankey. These are the Tosai that I put in my pond, and this is after about a month now of heavy feeding with Sankey Hikari growth, and you'll see how far they've come. Look at that, that's just crazy. Beautiful, beautiful fish. So if I move them around here, just have a good look at them. I think this is the better fish. This is the female close to the wall of the container here. She's got some really, really nice dark sumi, nice pattern, nice strong body shape. This one looks to be more male, like long and thin. Fantastic, fantastic sumi all along the fish. There you can see, beautiful, beautiful fish. Lots of color coming in the pecs as well. Secondary he on the face, and we were waiting for that to disappear. That hasn't really gone anywhere, but that's going to go. It's too orange versus the rest of the fish. So my hope is that disappears. The bigger one of the 2, no secondary he, so that's a really good start. But just take a look at those 2. Both started off with very little sumi on them. I had them for sale in the ponds at the back here. A lot of people don't like buying unfinished fish. These have really, if you've been following the videos, especially the better one of the 2, have really only started to come right now. I would say they're almost beyond Tosai now. They look like Nisai. This is comfortably in the 40 centimeter odd mark. But 2 monsters being fed on first Sankey wheat germ, and now Sankey growth. Also getting a bit of shogun. I told you guys I feed shogun. And then I've also thrown in some tilapia pellets, which I've been feeding quite a bit. You can see, if you look at the edging on the scales, a little bit of an edging around the individual scales. Look there. That for me is almost a sign of quick growth. Okay, and talking about quick growth, here are the other 2 Sankeys. So these are 2 smaller Sankeys. And if you've been following the videos, you'll recognize them from previous times that I've actually had them out. And also grown a huge amount. You can see the body shapes are the thing that changes the most as they grow. They get a lot bulkier, and it seems like they get bulkier and bigger before they get longer. If you remember, the one on the right hand side is the one that I always liked in terms of future potential. Get it into the sun a bit. You can see nice sumi. Again, look at the red. You can see it's slightly kind of pulling apart, and that's because of the growth. That pulls together as the fish gets a bit bigger, possibly as the temperatures cool down. It stops growing so fast that it tends to come together. At least that's been my experience. It's the fast growth kind of tends to pull the red and the he quality as it grows. Doesn't look so great, but then in colder temperatures again it comes together. At the moment I just look at body shape. I look at what it's basically doing. I'm really happy with these 2, both looking really, really good. The one at the top there's got a lot of sumi in the middle, so I'm not sure if I like that much. Maybe if it forms a really solid patch there, it might be quite cool. But I don't know if I like that single patch, almost like a shower. But let me know what you think. This one here, obviously just heaps of potential. Who knows what other sumi is coming through. I'm assuming there's going to be sumi towards the front of the fish. I can't see anything yet. I can see sumi on the left hand side that you can see coming through on the top there by the dorsal. You can see grey sticking through. No secondary he on these two, which is really good. So looking fine. But yeah, looking like two fish with really good potential for the future. Let me know which one you think is the better one of these two. We'll call this Sankey A and Sankey B in terms of the smaller ones. So let me know which one you think is better. I'm more than likely going to move the other one on. I don't want to keep too many fish in my main pond. So yeah, so that's a look at the 4 best baby Sankey in the pond. Let me know what you think. Okay, so here's the first of the Kohhaku, and the first thing you'll notice is that that Saki Hikari growth has been really good for this fish. Look at the bulk on that. For a Tosai, that's pretty crazy. One glaring problem is that this little Kohaku's got a shimmy sitting right on the top of the shoulder. That's always had this. If you've seen before, it's always had this shimmy. I need to get that shimmy off there. Its secondary he seems to be clearing up quite a bit. I mean, obviously lots of edges to clean up, so a lot of work for this fish, but this is a beautiful shape fish. It's got red in the peck there. I don't think that's a negative. I think that could actually just add to the fish, especially because the Maritain is off to one side, so it could actually be quite interesting. Not so white. The nose is a bit orangey. There was a lot of secondary he there, so that's clearing up. Yeah, looking really good. I'm just most impressed with the shape of this fish. I mean, this is a seriously big-bodied fish. Without a doubt, it's a female. I would say it's sitting at very close to 40 centimeters now. So a show fish for next year. Again, another fish that I had here for sale that has just ended up doing really well. I've got I think 3 of them in the big pond at the moment. I'll definitely keep one, maybe sell the other 2. So this might be one I sell. I'll first have a look at what happens with this shimmy on the head. But if he at the back there, that needs clearing up. Look on the tail there, that little bit there. That needs to clear up for this fish to be neater and better. But yeah, oh my goodness, what a really solid Kohhaku. Just the benefits of a big pond and lots of really good feeding. So let me know what you think of her. Let me know what you think of her versus the last time we had her out. But yeah, let's check out some of her siblings. Okay, and here's Kohhaku number 2. And if you'd remember, this one had the kind of offset Maritain. Sorry, the bowl's got lots of floating sediment in it. But also it had a bit of secondary he there in the middle of the fish, which it's still got. That needs to go away. I mean, the white of the fish is exceptional. Look at the tail break there. But yeah, that secondary he in the middle is a problem. The fish's shape is really nice. Looks to me like we're just debating whether it's female or male, but I think it might be female. Good body shape. Got a really nice shoulder. There's one little shimmy kind of halfway up the fish that needs a bit of nicking off, which I'll have to do pretty quickly. But yeah, really good fish. It's only going to kind of come into its own when it's about 50-60 centimeters, I think. Still very orangey, the body. Head's Maritain on the head is dark red, which means the body is going to be nice and red. Got to get that secondary he in the middle cleaned up though, otherwise it's not going to go anywhere. And obviously at the back end of this pattern, the second step has got to clean up as well. But yeah, that's number 2. So the first Kohhaku was 1. This is Kohhaku 2. Let's look at Kohhaku number 3. Okay, and here we have Kohhaku number 3. This is the fuller pattern Kohhaku. Fantastic fish, maybe the best body shape of the 3. Really dark red on the head. grown like crazy since I started feeding more food. Got a very noticeable kind of set of shimmies on the right hand side, one by the dorsal, one on the first step. Those need to go. But yeah, big and beautiful, and this is a fish that's really going to come into its own only when it gets to size. So not so much now, but when it gets to size, it's going to be an absolute cracker. So if I can get this to 70-80 centimeters, it's going to be a serious fish. But white is really nice, red is really nice, body shape definitely female, big fish, big growth from Sankey as per the other two. But yeah, 2 shimmies I need to take off. But let me know, Kohhaku 1, 2 or 3, which is your pick? There we go. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I mean, I really appreciate you watching this channel. As always, please like, please share, please comment. It really helps me to know that there's people out there that are actually watching these things, and I'm not wasting my time. But yeah, let me know what you think. That's the most important thing. And thank you so much for watching. I'll make pretty sure that I make another one very soon. Cheers.